We chose to focus on sexual assault victims, and we chose the Women's Center Youth and Family Services located in Stockton. They are a safe haven and a place of healing for some of the most vulnerable populations in our community. Since 1976, they have been San Joaquin County's only provider of free, confidential services and shelters specifically designed to meet the needs of homeless and runaway youth and victims of domestic violence, sexual assault, and human trafficking. With the help of the Tracy community, we have already donated 11 bags and 3 boxes full of clothes, shoes, toys, and blankets.
Did you know April is Sexual Assault Awareness Month? Sexual Assault Awareness Month. Hi guys. April is Sexual Assault Awareness Month. Did you know April Awareness Month? What do you consider sexual assault?
Sexual assault could be verbal, physical, psychological. It involves the combination of
How many college students do you think report sexual assault to the police?
Women and men.
Not enough.
Definitely not.
I don't know what the percentage is, but I know it's low.
Yes, 12%
For
both men and women. So how many college women do you think are victims of sexual assault?
that will like experience at some time their college experience.
On campus?
On campus?
Oh, I didn't.
It's 40%.
And then what do you think for males?
About the same. I don't know.
It's not that high. For college students, it's 19% for women and 5 to 6% for
Oh,
men.
good.
But here's some facts on sexual
thank you.
assault. And April is Sexual Assault Awareness Month, if you guys didn't know.
Yeah.
Thank you. What do you consider sexual assault?
What do I consider sexual assault? Sexual assault is anything that's, if you happen to do something like touch someone inappropriately, anything non-consensual.
Starting from just basic sexual harassment.
Yes.
Okay. And how many college students do you think report sexual assault to the police?
Very little.
Very little. I would have to say
reported anything ever.
not
Give us
enough.
a percentage of
Like just take a
much.
wild guess
Yeah.
of what you think it could be.
Not
32%.
32?
I say less than that.
Really?
So
How much?
I would say
25%.
I would still say less
feel like
because
it-
sometimes victims of sexual assault don't feel comfortable about coming out and saying they've been sexually abused or sexually assaulted.
It comes to a point in your life where like, are you gonna keep letting these things happen to you, or are you actually gonna like do something about it? And you know, she's right. Like, you know, you can tell the authorities, you can tell the police, you can tell, you know, your principal. You know, like,
And the issue is they label it.
yeah, they try to
Sexual
label
sexual
it.
harassment,
Yeah.
indecent exposure. It's
And
so
sometimes it's not even like that.
segmented that they don't. If it's anything less than rape, they don't care. They're not gonna do anything about it. But anything less than rape is still inappropriate.
How many college women do you think are victims of sexual assault? Like a
One in-
Do a
percentage.
percentage? I'm gonna go with 75%.
I was about to say 1 in
That's
3.
too low.
During time in
86%.
college. 86?
I was about to say.
And then
1
how
in
do you think
3.
about men?
Any
I
size,
believe
yeah.
sexual
I'm
assault
gonna
on
go-
men do
Well, it's
indeed
based off
exist.
who's reporting, so I'm gonna go with like 60.
But it's just
I
not.
have to say it's
you know,
rather low because there's like this thing with like men and their masculinity. If they were to report it, they would feel very, like I said, emasculated.
What do you think the percentage of women in college, like what do you think the percentage would be?
I would have to say, like, on average, almost 70%.
And then what do you think about men?
Men, I'm sure they do. Unfortunately, I can't accurately say.
Honestly,
Well, actually, what we've learned is only 19% of women that are in college will get sexually assaulted in college. And then for men, it's only 5 to 6%.
Oh, it's good to
the
hear.
issue is
Yes.
women in college don't report because it happens starting in high school, and if no one helped us then, who's gonna help us now?
Yes.
Yeah, because the percentage is 12% of college student survivors report to the assault to police.
What do you think the percentage of like men and women that reported that happened in college? It's all college based.
College-based, 50.
50? What's the percent of women do you think that experience sexual assault in college?
75
And then for men?
for men, 35.
Okay. Well, only 12% like reported with men and women. And then for women that experience it, it's only 19%.
Really?
Yeah. And then only
I
5
thought
to
it was every. Oh wait, one
And
in
then
4. So like,
it's about like 5 to 6% of men that actually experience it.
Trans people and disabled people experience it the most.
Yeah, they get it like 3 times more.
Yeah, I think trans, and they also have a very high suicide rate,
Yes.
suicide attempt rate.
Yes. And do you think there's a difference between people like our age, like that don't go to college, and then people that are our age that are in college? Do you think there's a difference in like who actually experience sexual assault?
I think it's more prevalent on college campuses.
Yeah. So you think more people? Well, actually, it's like 1 or 2 times likely that you'll get a sexual assault, like anything, if you're not in college. Thank you.
What's this for?
It's for our human sexuality class. Oh, cool. Can I give you one of these too?
Totally. Thank you.
My freshman year in high school, I was hanging out with a group of friends at a football game. One of the guys there asked to talk to me in private at the top of the bleachers. We were close, so I go up there to talk to him. I knew he liked me and just thought he wanted to talk about that. Once I get to the top of the bleachers, he corners me against the fence at the top of the bleachers. About 5 or 6 guys came up to me, and they held my feet and arms and hands down. One of them squeezes my face hard so that my lips are puckered, and the boy who wanted to talk leaned in closer to kiss me. I was shaking my body trying to get out of there, but there was 5 to 6 guys and it was just me. Right before he kissed me, a security guard came and all the guys rushed away. I had never felt so scared. I always wondered what would have continued to go on if the security guard hadn't walked by. This next time was when I was a junior. One of my close friends had a Halloween party. It was small and only had about 15 to 20 people max, and I knew everyone there. It was fun, and nearly everyone stayed to sleep over. It was a guy-girl sleepover, which wasn't a big deal to me because we had a lot of those. I'm sitting with a friend of mine on a couch, and we're sharing a blanket. I'm about to fall asleep, and so was basically everyone else, when I feel someone rubbing my vagina over my clothes. It was the friend who I was sitting next to. I didn't want to cause a scene, so I kept pushing his hand away and was whispering no. This continued for a minute or two, and I was scared, so I went to the bathroom. I was terrified to go back just in case they continued to harass me. Thankfully, when I came back, he had moved to another area. I didn't want that. I didn't ask for it, but for some reason, just because we were sharing a big blanket, he thought that gave him the right to violate me. I had never done anything sexual with a guy and just felt dirty and stupid. I cried for so long because I thought it was my fault everything happened. It wasn't until a year later that I realized I was the victim and clearly wasn't giving consent. I did not give any signs that I liked him. I didn't say anything to make him think I wanted that. I said no and he didn't listen. I'm just happy he let me go to the bathroom. Everyone else was asleep, so who knows what else could have happened. I was no more than 98 to 100 pounds. I wasn't raped or anything, but I didn't consent to any of these situations and had an extreme fear of being raped or alone with a boy for a long time, which is why I never had a boyfriend before my boyfriend now.
Clothes drive, donate to the Women's Center Youth and Family Services.
Great to see you guys trying to give back to the community. So much need right now with women, children, just people all the way around. It's a blessing to see you guys giving back. So good luck with your project, and I hope this actually just an impact on your life and many others as well.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Have a wonderful day.
Well, these elections are good. We do have events. So like, well, our annual luncheon passed, so usually we'll have volunteers come help set up.
Just helping to raise awareness in the community about the issues that we cover and talk about, and because I think awareness and education is very much, it's part of prevention, and if we don't exist, we know that we've done our job and that people don't need our help anymore. But it's kind of, it's about being able to work together as a community to kind of bring that all together. So like what you're doing with donations, also third-party fundraising, like we also need monetary support as well, because our services we provide for free to our clients, but it still comes at a cost to the agency, and so different things like that. And then we also have our victim assistance training, like that's if you want to get more involved and you want to become a peer counselor and work directly with clients, you can go through that training, get your certification, and then do some mentoring with our staff, and then at that point we can work directly and help our clients as well, or just anyone you invite.
Okay, and then what do you think about what we've done? We did this for a school project where we're raising awareness for sexual assault victims, and we chose your organization to help. So what do you think about the project we've done?
I think it's amazing because, I mean, we do have a lot of agencies, and this is you guys helping over here. You're not just helping women, you're helping children, you're helping men, and your donations help mostly sexual assault, but we also have human trafficking, we have homeless youth, we have domestic violence, and throughout the year we have those awareness months, so you guys can participate. Like sexual assault, we have Denim Day on the 25th. So you participate in that. So it's an amazing job you guys are doing to help our community and our agency and our clients.
We're still accepting donations, so if you or anybody you know has lightly used clothes or shoes that you no longer wear and are willing to donate, you can bring them to class anytime till the end of the semester.